Hundreds of San Francisco Unified teachers will now have to wait at least a few more days before learning if the district will eliminate their jobs.
A meeting to discuss the possible cuts came to an abrupt ending this evening over concerns about possible violations of California law. KRON 1's Jonathan McCall, live for us in the newsroom with details. Jonathan.
Grant, Vicky, good evening. Nearly 90 minutes into that meeting, the board president for San Francisco Unified Schools, Gabriela Lopez, adjourned the meeting on the advice of the district council, who acknowledged the district did not post tonight's meeting agenda within the guidelines and a platform that is easily accessible to the public. Both of those incidents violate California's Brown Act. Here's how this all went down. Under the laws, agendas for regular meetings must be posted at least 72 hours before a regular meeting in a location, once again, that is easily accessible to the public. The district says the agenda was posted on the online platform Board Docs, but it was not linked to the district's website, which is required by policy of the district and California law. The violation brought to the board's attention through a caller during public comment tonight. We want to show you how that entire scene played out.
I know there's a lot of people on this call, but I noticed that until this morning, this meeting's agenda link wasn't posted on the SFUSD website. Although it's on Board Docs, the fact that the link from your website was not live likely violates the Brown Act. Some of us figured out how to go around your website to gain access, but we have also well documented your failure to provide the agenda to the public. It was not there 72 hours ago. It was not there 48 hours ago. It was not there even 24 hours ago. I'm warning you and your counsel that any decisions the board makes tonight may face reversal if a court determines that you violated the Brown Act. And I strongly suggest that you continue tonight's agenda until another meeting, which is properly noticed. Thank you.
I want to divert to legal to explain further what will happen during tonight's meeting.
Thank you, President Lopez. We've had a chance to look into the issue that was raised by the caller, that the agenda was not posted on the website in accordance with our own policies and with the Brown Act. And it appears that, in fact, it was not posted on the website. It was posted on Board Docs. So my recommendation to you now is that we end this meeting and that we renotice the meeting with at least 24 hours notice.
So the one agenda item that everyone paying close attention to tonight, the possibility of 400 teachers losing their jobs. The district says the cuts are part of a plan to save $125 million for next school year. For the last few months, KRON 4 has been bringing you updates about the district's money problems. A financial expert from the state of California said the district was still spending at high rates despite years of declining enrollment. Back in December, we first told you about a plan that was passed by the board that called for millions of dollars in cuts to student programs and also cuts for hundreds of jobs as part of an effort to avoid a takeover by the state of California. Another side note to tonight's events, this also the very first board meeting for SFUSD since a recall election just 1 week ago tonight, in which 3 commissioners were recalled by voters. Tonight's meeting will resume Thursday evening at 5 o'clock. Happy to say the agenda for that meeting is now up and posted on SFUSD's website. We're live tonight in the newsroom. Jonathan McCall, KRON 4 News.